Hello and welcome back to the channel and to our Baldur's Gate The Black Pits playthrough. So, oh baby, have I been doing some grinding. I said, screw it. I went kind of crazy and I said, let's just put pretty much everything on every character. So I'm going to show you what we did. First of all, we didn't quite grind all the way to level 9, but this next fight will 100% get us to level 9. And once we get to level 9 on Thalic, we're going to dual class. Oh boy, I think the experience bar was somewhere down here. So I've been grinding for a while. I've been doing it on the lower tier 1 difficulties, just killing the guy who summons all the skeletons, the necromancer, because all you got to do is kill the one thing. It was quicker, but it's only like 1100 gold, but it's less experience. So I farmed up, Jesus, you'll see. So everybody has their +1 weapons now. Everybody's got some form of a +1 ring and or neck. I did get a second Helm of Peace, one for Thalic, one for Crow. And I got the amulet. I put the amulet of spell warding on Thalic because, I mean, even though this isn't a great amulet, it's better than nothing in the slot. So, went ahead and did that. He's got his belts, Paws of the Cheetah, and then we put the Cloak of Bravery on him. Again, it's it's immunity to panic and fear, which is great. Even though I don't probably really need it, again, better than nothing. And with Crow, we still, I mean, there's some gloves, like we could set his strength to 18,100, but it's just not worth the price. We'll wait for the next set of the Thaco gloves for him. Like I said, I gave him a gift of peace, +1 to saving throws, some resistances, which are great. He's got his +1 weapons already. We gave him the parapet of life protection, +3 versus death. And we gave him a Ring of the Princes. We're going to replace these rings soon, too. But screw it, I was on a roll. And with Rachel, all the sling users, they have their +1 bullets now. Stack that up. +1 sling. We gave her the full plate armor. Armor class of 1. -3 versus slashing, 2 versus piercing missile, which is amazing. I went ahead and bought her the gloves of healing. Heal up to 10 points in any poison effects once per day. I put the protector on her. It's the +1 armor class and saving throws necklace. And then we bought the Ring of Holiness. So we get an extra divine spell from 1 to 4. Which is amazing. Put the Cloak of Displacement on her for the extra missile attack bonuses plus the saving throw bonuses. And then we put the +1 large shield on her. +2 armor class. And an extra +1 versus missile. So when you look at her, her missile modifier is a -8. That's so good. But -4 versus slashing, piercing, crushing. So good. And then I keep wanting to call this guy Edwin in her of Viconia. But again, he's got +1 bullets all the way across his sling. We bought the amplifier for him to give him an extra 2nd level wizard spell. Ring of Protection +1. And I went ahead and bought an adventurer's robe for both him and Dark Oath. Why not? I had the money and I was on a roll with it. And I went ahead and took one of the belts off each one of these characters and just put them on these 3. Just for some protection. There's no cloak to really put on him. No gloves. Well, you know what? We could buy the wrists. Now that I think of it. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference, but we'll see. There's no helmet for Dark Oath or Maven right now. And there's no cloak. I could put a Cloak of Protection on them instead of the ring, but there's no ring that would really work either. At least not worth the time and the money, especially being so close to tier 3, so I said screw it. But let's look at, while we're here, real quick. The the bracers. Can't really afford them right now. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I know I've done that many times where I've bought the bracers of defense and they didn't move the bar, so I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. And then lastly, for Valak, I bought the studded leather armor. Now it's the same armor class, but it improves our versus studded leather armor +1 versus what we had. It's the same armor class, but we get better stats versus slashing and piercing and missile. So I went ahead and bought it. I put Ring of Protection on him and put the shield amulet that we had on Rachel on him. I got him full set, full 3 slots of +1 arrows, and then I bought 70 arrows of piercing for stuff that's important to kill. These arrows of piercing are really good, but they're really expensive too. Damn, those things are good. So yeah, we are just going to move on. And we do need to buy some spells. Yeah, because I did level up a few times, so we've got a level 5 spell that we need to purchase. So let's pick us up a good level 5 spell for the next fight. Cloud Kill is really good. Breach we want. Animate Dead I like. Lower resistances is always good. But fights just don't really last that long. Spell Shield, Spell Immunity, always great. I mean, we need it all, but let's pick up Spell Shield for now. Alright, we are good to go. And I'm not quite sure how people will receive the whole leveling in between episodes and just farming cash. But the way I look at it is like this. If I were playing the game, it's well within the game's mechanics. I don't feel like it's cheesy. We're just kind of doing our thing. And
study our rivals, my friends. Identify their weaknesses, but show them none.
Cool story.
What will hurt the most? Fire? Acid? Lightning? So many delicious choices.
Let me act that Baloth fool, and I will end this circus now. First, we will triumph in the arena. Then we will crush this drow like a beetle.
Beetle? You? No. So anyway, yeah, I all this stuff is available at tier 2. So I think it's designed for you to be able to farm it up the way that we did. So I don't feel like it's very cheesy, is my whole point.
Are you prepared to face your next match? When facing superior numbers, cast spells that deal damage over a wide area to even the odds.
It's a very good idea. Okay, so let's get to it. Buff it up. You know what? Let's not roll in with haste. At least for this fight. We've already pre-buffed with all of our multiple hour-long buffs. Let's do it like this.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor?
I'm ready for your next challenge.
For our next contest, I have brought you nature's own Avenger, a deadly druid with his own assemblage of amazing arachnids to annex, annul, abolish, and annihilate their adversaries.
Alright, so we've got the druid in the middle here. And as you would imagine, you see all the spiders. Not hard to understand kind of what's coming. See if you can guess it if you really don't know the game already. I'm going to cast a Defensive Harmony on Rachel. Here, we're going to toss out a Fireball. And we're also going to toss out a Skull Trap. And we're going to have Valak immediately get on Parker. See if who's going to get away with their abilities first. He did get it off, but not in time. And you see how nasty this could get. But you see how easy it could actually be, too. All those spiders, he puts a web down. Spiders are immune to web. It's no joke. I mean, this is literally a quick draw fight.
Again, you prove yourself a skilled swatter of insects. Perhaps what you need are some enemies with real backbone.
I think I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. I feel like that's a little low. I turned everything down while I was farming. I turned off everything so I could basically watch a show and just grind the mindless stuff. Hopefully that'll be alright. And decent amount of money. I don't really think that fight's worth doing more than once because, again, it's all the quick draw who gets their stuff off first, which is usually me.
The fateful hour draws closer. Ready yourselves, my companions.
As you wish, infallible Thespia.
Let's try these bars again, Westa. It's no use. This prison is too strong.
I can't break this lock, but how I would love to open Balor's throat.
Are you prepared to face your next match? When facing the undead, take precautions lest you succumb to the chill of the grave. And never overlook the power of a divine spellcaster.
Thank you for the advice. You know, I feel like I may have missed something here. I might do a playthrough with no commentary. Again, I don't like my commentary. I've said this many times on many separate occasions, but maybe I'll do one with no commentary and just we'll see. We'll see. do a bunch of different strategies. I like the idea of that, but I don't know how practical it would be. Oh, I forgot to show the spells that I picked up too. Anyway, Protection from Evil Radius is one of the spells I picked up. I also picked up Holy Power for Rachel. Through this spell, the caster imbues himself with the strength and skill of a fighter of the same level. The priest's strength score is set to 1800. I forget what the /00 is, but 00 means 100, which is the highest roll you could get. Even if it is normally higher, if that becomes that of a fighter of the same level, he gains 1 temporary hit points per level and lasts for the duration of the spell. I mean, you could really become a powerhouse, apparently. And there are our buffs. Let's do it.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor? Oh, now I feel a little bad about this one. I've allowed your opponents into the arena early so they can put their special talents to use. Try not to trip as you traverse the tricky territory.
So you're telling me there's traps? So I think what I'll do here, just to show it, first of all, let's do this. Because yes, there are in fact traps. Put down Protection from Evil Radius with her. And just for good measure, let's throw down a couple of webs. Just to buy us some time for some buffing. Okay. We'll put Phallic and Crow on the 2 shadows. The rest of you can back up. Rachel, I want you to swap. Oh, you're already ranged, that's fine. So you 4. You know what, Rachel and Valak, you guys get on these 2 over here. Oh, I did not buy darts for Dark Oath. That's fine. Anyway, Skull Trap there. Fireball right there. Maybe hit the shadows as well. Valak, get over here. Rachel, get over here. Okay. We'll send Maven after this Night Knives Thief. You two get over here. Shit. I think these things have very high magic resistance. Dark Oath, what are you doing? Oh, there's one of the traps.
I don't think you can sidestep all those traps and strategies set up. You should be a pile of constituent body parts right now. Got it. Take your reward and choke on it.
And that was the sound of Phallic hitting level 9. We need to turn up the voice volume, I think. I could barely hear that over the music. Phallic, Crow, Dark Oath, and Rachel and Maben all leveled up. Let's fix this sound. Alright, level up, and that is Grandmaster in Swords. We are done there. And dual class. Are you sure you want to dual class this character? Yes, I am sure. Here, we're going to go to a mage. No matter what a class mage is combined with, he could never cast spells while wearing armor. And here we're going to go with Quarterstaff. Now, with this character, what I really want to do is I really want to focus on protection spells, because once we get our mage up to, I think it's either the same level or one level above our fighter class, then we could start using our fighter abilities again. So we really want to focus on protection in a game where we're going to play to the end. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work with the Black Pits, because I don't know. I've never done Fighter Mage, so we'll do a little bit of a mix. So here, let's take Magic Missile since we have 2 spells. We'll take Magic Missile and we'll take Shield. The character is equipped with items that can no longer use. Items will be dropped. Yes, thank you. You can see we're pretty bare bones, but we will buy a robe for him. And this gift of peace can now go to Rachel. Give her some saving throws. And let's buy... Show me your clothes. Adventurer's robe, that's the crushing one. Yes. Armor class 1 versus +1 versus crushing. Okay. Why don't you give Thalic the staff? Quarterstaff. I think we're good there. That probably just made people cringe. Not taking all the points in axes, but yeah, it's alright. Alright. Moving along, baby. Another level 2 spell. I don't hate a horror. Let's play with it. Let's go with a second fireball. Whoops. Alright, a level 5 spell. So we learned... Let's go... Oh, baby. Spell immunity is so good. But I think Spell Shield is what we'll start with him. And... Let's learn a few spells. Quick save, load, so I can freaking zoom in. Let's get A damaging spell? I really love summons. I just wish they were better in this game. But they're just not. Chaos, man. I like Chaos too. Ah, screw it. Why not? Pick up Chaos. Breach, Cloud Kill. Lower resistance. Spell immunity. Alright, so Thalic, you only have access to one. We're going to do Magic Missile for now, but we're going to pick up all of our level 1 spells. And everything that we need, so I like Blindness. Pick up Charm Person. Chromatic Orb. Protection from evil, protection from petrification. Sleep, why not? It's cheap. I just don't hate Spook. Blur, Deafness. I mean, we're not going to use so many of these, but... You know what? Detect Invisibility, why not? You know what? Since we have 1 point in Quarterstaff, let's get Decastave. Why not? Elf's Acid Arrow, Mirror Image. Still got some more money. Screw it. Raven Enfeeblement. Resist Fear. Sure. Stinking Cloud. Done. Who the hell? I forgot to buy it. I forgot to hit buy. You're amazing. Christ. Excellent. All right. So let's haste.
Ah, you have returned! Unfinished business, hmm? With which fight will you next
We're gonna
astonish
do
my
the
attentive audience?
spider fight just for some quick experience and gold for Phallic. Because getting Phallic's fighter skills back is going to be
For our
important.
next contest, I have brought you nature's own Avenger, a deadly druid with his own assemblage of amazing arachnids to annex, annul, abolish, and annihilate their adversaries.
Yeah, Phallic, you just get back. Rachel, give me a defensive harmony. You give me a skull trap. Right there. Give me a called shot. Rage. Everybody's doing something. Okay. Works for me. Phallic, you just stay back. Oh god, we gotta buy him some damn darts. Oh, we got a good potion there.
Again?
Alright, Phallic goes from level 1 mage to level 3 mage. That's a good potion. Should we move on to the next one? I mean, Phallic is nothing. Screw it. Let's do it. You only live once. Let's go see. Let's go see what the Beholder has to say. And the Red Wizards.
Well done. You have proven to be a most effective leader, especially considering what you have to work with.
Fuck you.
They cannot hold a candle to you, incomparable Thespia.
Silence your toady, Thespia. His mewling sickens me.
Thank you.
Say the word, Thespia, and I'll snap Trickle's neck for you.
Yeah, perhaps you'd prefer I make this ingratiating smile, you know, like permanent and much wider.
Silence, all of you. The enemy is watching. Give them nothing.
Yeah, my group is something to work with, right, bitch? Get out of here.
Are you prepared to face your next match? As Baldur grows more desperate to stem the tide of your rising popularity, he will resort to an overwhelming onslaught of endless foes. You must cut off their reinforcements, lest you drown beneath their endless waves.
Thank you for the advice. So we need to make sure that we cut off their reinforcements. we go.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor?
Once again, I forgot to buy darts. I'm so bad at that.
Some of my friends have come to me to confide their concerns that I have favored quality over quantity. Well, who says you can't have them both? Here, with 5 endless avenues to excitement, is my friend and yours, the magnificent Ogre Mage!
Alright. So I think what we'll do... First things first. Oh, that's right, Thalek no longer has the rage. No big deal. So, we're going to send Thalek after this mysterious portal to kill it ASAP. Crow, you rage, you called shots. Rachel, you get on this mysterious portal. We will send Crow after that one. Valak after that one. We will send Maven Shatterspell. And you know what? No, I really do need to break them all up. So Maven Shatterspell, you can go after that one. And then Baloth, you will start working. Actually, cast Magic Missile on that portal to help Thalek. Alright, that's 1 portal down. That's 2 portals down. Valak, get on that top one. And the Ogre Mage casted what? Mirror Image? That's no big deal. Maven, help Thalek with that portal. Rachel, get on these quasits. Let's put a blind on this Quasit just to get him off Thalek, since Thalek's such a low level. Rachel. Get on that Quasit, I think. Alright, so that's all of the portals dealt with. Let's get Valak away. Crow is going to get on the Ogre Mage. Thalek, you just need to run. Rachel, switch to a melee weapon. Everybody, focus fire. The Ogre Mage. We'll try a horror right there. Magic Missile on the Ogre Mage to whittle down all those mirror images that he's got going. Valak, I think you need to start picking off Quasits. 1 down. Oh, there's a Wraith. Easy enough. Thalek will get a lot of experience here.
That was hardly fair, routing your rival's reinforcements. But you have given me a great idea. What this contest needs are some fresh faces, and I have just the plan to provide some.
spells. Take that. He's level 4. I think blindness. And we definitely want defensive spells for sure. So we're going to pick up blur. 4 rounds plus 2 rounds per level. That's huge. Distortion effect that causes all missile and melee attacks against the caster to be made at a -3 penalty. And +1 to saving throws. All day. 78, 84. Let's buy some spells. I mean, I could pick up Larlock's Minor Drain, but I mean, we're just not going to use it in this playthrough. Under normal circumstances, I would. And maybe play around with it, but it's just not really necessary, especially when you're never going to really use it. But I don't mind having pretty much everything. Vocalize, Web, Detect Illusion, may as well take the Spell Magic. Fireball. I'm going to take Ghost Armor. Haste. Shout grants the wizard tremendous vocal powers, allowing him to emit an ear-splitting roar from his mouth in a cone-shaped area of effect. Any creature within this area is deafened for 9 rounds and suffers. You know, kind of cool. Why not? Oh my god, Stone Skin. How did I forget you, baby? I'm so sorry. Spirit Armor. It's very similar to 3rd level spell Ghost Armor, and that creates corporeal barrier around the target's body for the duration of the spell. However, it actually taps in the target's life force in order to create that barrier. The armor itself is weightless and does not hinder the movement or spell casting at all. This does not work cumulatively with any other armor, right? So instead of armor class being set to 2, it's set to 1. Also, due to the magical nature, you receive +3 bonus save versus spell. But then you lose hit points. Yeah, I mean, I've used it before, and I know it's good. So we'll go ahead and pick it up. God, it feels good once you get into the later stages of the game. You really start getting all that cool stuff. Feels good. Phallic, do you have what you want? Yes. I think we do... Let's do the spider one again. Let's do that one a few more times, just to get Phallic somewhat caught up.
Ah, you have returned. Unfinished business. With which fight will you next astonish my attentive audience? For our next contest, I have brought you Nature's Own Avenger, A deadly druid with his own assemblage of amazing arachnids to annex, annul, abolish, and annihilate their adversaries.
Almost got everything in one shot.
Again, you prove yourself a skilled swatter of it.
Level 3 spell. That's what I was after. Let's go with... We have protection from evil radius, so let's go with another blindness for my level 1 spell. Fireball.
Ah, you have unfinished business. With which fight will you next start my activity? For our next contest, I have brought you nature's own Avenger. A deadly druid with his own assemblage of amazing arachnids.
That's it?
To annex, annul, abolish, and annihilate their adversaries.
Alright. Sure. Fireball. Fireball. Skull Trap. Just attack. So hard. So hard.
You prove yourself a skilled swallower. Perhaps what you need is some enemies with your back.
Money is looking pretty good.
Ah, you unfinished business. With which fight will you next astonish my activity? For our next contest, I have brought you nature's own Avenger. A deadly druid with his own assemblage of amazing arachnids. To annex, annul, abolish, and annihilate their adversaries.
Should be good enough.
Again, you prove yourself a skilled swatter of insects. Perhaps what you need is some enemies to bring your backbone.
There's really... Yeah. Alright, alright. Let's try... Let's get to the next tier at the end of this video. So we have 7,000... Show me your wares. Let's see. Let's finish off Maven spells. Or have I finished them off already? Everything that I really want. Not just things I want to play with. If I even end up playing with them. Definitely Secret Word. Spider Spawn could be useful. Minor spell sequencer I like. Screw it. Get this one too. Why not? Ice Storm I like. Greater Malison. 100% want that. And I think that's everything I genuinely want. You know what? Get protection from fire too. Mouse minute meteors, hold person. Get the spell magic too. Detect illusion. Darts. Fucking darts. Spin all my gold. I'm an amazing person. I'm freaking amazing. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Alright. It's alright. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna move on to the next round. Anything new?
At last, you've won the right to face us. I relish the opportunity to defeat a worthy foe.
It will be just like the time you led us to glorious victory over those drow. With Thespia leading us, we cannot lose.
It will be nothing like that, you simpering lick-spittle. No one will get past me, Seal.
And nothing will stop me from wetting my fingers in the tenderest of our foes.
Are you prepared to face your next match? Some battles appear straightforward, but the difference between the opposing sides lies within rather than without.
Are we up against the wizards already?
Ah, you have unfinished business.
Yes, we are.
With which fight will you next astonish my attentive audience?
We're gonna do... I'd like to get at least one more level on Phallic before we fight the wizards. Let's do the Ogre Mage fight again.
Manus potentis paro. Vacio, vacio, ferre.
Unfinished business. With which fight will you next astonish my attention? Some of my friends have come to me to confide their concerns that I have favored quality over quantity. Well, who says you can't have them both? Here, with 5 endless avenues to excitement, is my friend and yours, the magnificent Ogre Mage.
Valak's going to open up with a fireball over there since he's going to have a harder time hitting that. We are going to put Valak on the Ogre Mage. He should make quick work of him. So, Valak, Crow, Rachel. Yeah. Everybody go. Valak, get on the Ogre Mage. And we got a Clay Golem. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. Change plans. You two get on the Ogre Mage. Valak, you get on that back portal. That portal's uninjured, and that sucks. You two get on that one. Okay, that portal's down. Rachel, you can get on that one. That portal is down, so Crow, get on the... Oh, it's a flesh golem. Take care of that closet. You two get on that portal. Put a deafen on that guy. Put a mouse acid arrow. Go to Mage. Alright, he's got mouse acid arrow going on him. Okay. You two finish him. You know what? You could put a mouse acid arrow on him too. You try to blind him. Oh, we interrupted his spell and we blinded him and he's got the dot on him. Crow, finish that off, please. You two finish that off. You three. And everybody just pick on the Ogre Mage.
That was...
There we go. Level it up for me. You know what? Go dagger. Darts. Darts right now. Cannot zoom in. That is so annoying. Show me what you have for sale. We have 3,000. We are going to buy from the correct vendor. Or was I on the correct vendor? Oh well. So buy 10, 20. Oh, you don't have the darts of stunning yet. Alright, fair enough. That is more than enough. So we're going to be up against a group. There are 2 wizards in there. Look like a multi-class. They're definitely going to have that Gnome is the thief. The gnome is the thief. Should have a cleric, probably some form of cleric fighter. And then definitely there's 2 wizards, I know that. So, what are we going to put on Thalic? Trying Dispel Magic's just going to be a bad idea because we're going to be so under-leveled, and all those penalties that we have, it just probably won't be worth it. Detect Illusion could help to get rid of any mirror images or kind of invisible fuckery they got going on. I think I like that better. Let's take Fireball out and put in Haste. Yeah, I think I like that setup better. Okay, let's get to it. Maven. Spell Immunity, Spell Shield. Those are good. Fireballs, do I want those? I don't think I want Fireball. I think I want a Slow and a Remove Magic, as well as a Haste. I don't think I want Web for this. Let's go with another Melf's Acid Arrow. And I like these. Rest again.
Manus potentis paro.
Go immunity to divination on YouTube. Oh, you don't have it yet. Just a spell shield. Finally, a stone skin for Mr. Dark Oath.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor?
I'm going to do this fight several times, by the way. I really like this fight. Or I really like fighting this group, I should say.
Enough is enough! I am a fair master, as long as my needs are served by you. But this is ridiculous! I need fresh blood, so I have plucked a new crop of combatants from the conjuring kingdom of Fae. Meet your replacements.
So, what do we got? Thespia is shielded and protected by minor spell deflection. So the first thing that needs to happen to Thespia, we have two options actually. If we go the route to break everything that she's got, like if we want to cast spells on her, the first thing that needs to be casted is a spell thrust to get rid of the spell deflection. It'll take care of that. And then a remove magic will take care of the shield. However, she does not have stone skin. She does not have mirror image. She has no form of like actual mitigation, so we could just put Valak on her and he'll eat her alive. She won't last long. So that's the first thing we'll do. So Valak, give me a called shot. A rage on Crow. The next thing you have Trakel, who's got mirror image, shield, protection from normal missiles, protection from fire. So legit, just a remove magic on him will take care of that. Or most of that. So what we'll do is Valak can start off with a detect illusion on Trakel. That'll take care of the mirror images that he's got going. Rachel we could actually try to put a silence on Trakel too, because he's got no minor spell deflection or anything like that. So we could try to get him silenced, which would not be a bad idea. Maven, we're going to toss a slow right there in the middle and try to hit as many of these people as we can. Baloth. Keep calling Baloth. Dark Oath. That damn portrait, man. A remove magic on Trakel, I think, to get rid of his shield, and just in case, get rid of his shield, protection from normal missiles, protection from fire. They're not very well protected mages, so. Alright. Berserker Rage is out, so Crow, I want you to get on Vodka. I'm not sure which one of these are what, but you get on Vodka. Valak, you get on Thespia. And let's see how this plays out. Slow has been cast. Detect Illusion has been cast. Alright, so these two, Red Tom and Lucille, have been slowed. Trakel's illusions have been dispelled by Valak, so no more mirror images. Silence has gone out. So Lucius is silenced. I believe that might be their divine spellcaster. Okay. So Trakel went invisible. That's not a big deal. So how we'll handle that, since I can't target him with direct spells to damage him, I can, however, put a skull trap over there. Rachel. Can actually come over here. We'll put Rachel on Trakel. Valak, I want you to blind I want you to blind Lucius. Because she is silenced. So if we blind her, I mean, she's 100% useless. I think we'll just attack for now. With Maven, we'll go on Thespia to take her out. We're going to run Rachel over here, and then we're going to cast the Bone spell. Circle of Bones. Oh, I forgot. I sent a Skull Trap over there. Run away! Okay. Back to it. Yeah, Thespia is almost dead. Dark Oath, or Maven. You're slowed, you're slowed. Maven, go ahead and put a blind on this guy. Dark Oath, put a blind on... Jesus. I almost feel bad for Lucius. Let's put a blind on Lucille. And you can see what Valak is doing to an unprotected mage with no physical resistances. Okay. So... Rachel, let's get a Circle of Bones. You get over there. Thespia is down. Valak, back up. Get on Lucille. So he's got a minor globe of invulnerability. We need to put a remove magic down here to try to get rid of the invisibility. Actually, you know what? Spell Thrust might work. But you know what? It doesn't matter because if I can't target him with spells, then it doesn't matter. So I can't target him with direct damage spells. But apparently I could target him directly with a remove magic. It seems weird. Bro, can you finish this bitch? Okay, she's down. You get on him. Alec, put a blind on... he's already blinded. Everybody move in for a haste. Alright, oh, he's no longer invisible. I guess we got it and missed it. So let's get a Spell Thrust. We'll get that globe off him. Yeah, he's just screwed. You finish him off. You finish him. Get him, Rachel.
Get out! Get out of my sight before I burn your eyes from their sockets!
Sorry. What happened to all that alliteration? I hope we haven't broken Baloth. Oh, are you kidding me? The Circle of Bones. Are you kidding me? The Circle of Bones hit Baloth, and he insta-killed us. Are you for real? All right, we're gonna call that one a bonus. We're gonna get a bonus fight out of this.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the
Come
arena?
on, come on. I mean, I know it's a 20-year-old game, but you guys could have thought of that one.
Enough is enough. I am a fair master.
That's
as long as I
bullshit.
need to serve my- But this is
All right, so we'll do the same thing.
fresh blood.
Um,
So I have plucked a new crop of combatants from the conjuring kingdom of Fae. Meet your replacements.
Berserker Rage. We'll do this quick. We won't be silly about it. All right, so we're gonna put Crow on Vodka. We're gonna start off with a slow right here in the middle. But let's get a Spell Thrust. Let's get a Detect Illusion on him. You get on Thespia and Rachel. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't get a whole person off this time. All right, slow is out. Phallic got the dispel on his illusions. Lucille, Red Tom are slowed, so we got 2 out of the 4 in the middle. Spell protections are removed. Red Tom is held. Lucia is held. All right. So we'll get her. We're going to burn her down. Actually, let's put a Deafen on Tragle. See if we can land that. And a miscast magic, which I took off. Of course I did. So let's try a silence. You kill her. Stone Skin on Thespia. That's not going to save you. Silence is going out. We nailed the silence on their cleric. Alright, draw upon Holy Might on Rachel. We'll go after Draco. And then you... What to do? Let's try a Chromatic Orb on Lucius. Phallic, since these two are stunned, go ahead and beat Red Tom to death for me. Ah! A haste. Still not going to save you. Why don't you put a... Let's blind Lucius. Why not? Rachel, go kill this guy. Beat him to death, please. Thespia is dead. You get on Lucius. And she's blinded, so we'll move Phallic over here. Crow, beat on her, please. Let's get a remove magic on Trakel. Let's... You... Damn it, he saved against our Deafen. That sucks. Put a Melfs on him, why not? Let's give Phallic a... Let's give Phallic something to do. Hey, you guys, yeah, please just finish this guy.
Take that!
Get him, Phallic. Come on. You got him. Should have picked up Decastave. Alright, this is dragging out.
seldom lose my temper before an audience. It's just that I'm so impressed by your performance that I find it difficult to express myself. I should be joyous, for with you, I have created the entertainment spectacle of a generation. It is somewhat irksome that the crowd roars louder for you than when I step out to introduce the combatants, but well, I shan't trouble you with the vicissitudes of show business. I shall find something far deadlier to trouble you with.
I doubt you could lay any more trouble on my feet.
While you've done an excellent job of entertaining my guests, it is time to eliminate your exasperating endurance. Oh, that doesn't mean you won't go out with a bang. Far from it, in fact. Najim, prepare a suitable gift for them.
Never have I witnessed a mortal fret Baloth so. I must confess to taking a certain pleasure in witnessing his dismay. Take this gift. I have added something extra. Perhaps you will have a better chance than Baloth intends.
What is Baloth planning for me? What will happen if I defeat it? What will happen if I defeat his challenges?
I do not know his plans, but I assure you, it will not be pleasant. However, Baloth is not as omnipotent as he appears. You have already cracked his calm facade.
It is at least a start. Alright. Level up Phallic. More mage spells. Take that. I do plan on fighting those wizards some more. I really like fighting the wizards. Let's buy some level 4 spells. Alright, we have 40,000. First thing we're gonna do.
Bah! Much as I appreciate Baloth's entertainment, I cannot condone his cosseting you to please the crowd.
What cosseting? Fighting for my life out there.
Fie on you. Obviously, he has chosen opponents with subtle weaknesses, invisible to the eyes of the audience. How else could you have come so far with your obviously limited abilities?
Once I dispel Baloth's gaze, I'll be glad to demonstrate my limited abilities on both you and him.
There. That is the fighting spirit that seduced Baloth into going easy on you. No doubt he hopes to raise tension among the less sophisticated members of the audience. But I, who have used mortals as my playthings for centuries, am not fooled.
Good for you, kitty cat. Show me your clothes, shithead. Alright, so we're going to pick up our first Archmage robe while we could afford it. I'm going to put it on Phallic because he's the main character. Beautiful. So, we do need to end this episode. We are, Jesus, 25 minutes past the time. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll pick it up in the next one.